Women of Reddit, what's something your husband or boyfriend is self-conscious about that you love? Have been married 10 years, we are in probably the best place our entire relationship has ever been, and neither of us are a shadow of our skinny fit selves anymore. We aren't unhealthy, but we have some extra padding, but we love one another and see past any of those trivial things. I make sure he never goes a day without knowing how proud I am to call him my husband and what an incredible father and provider he is to us as family. I love that man. No matter what size. He's not insecure about it, but his crow's feet are absolutely fucking adorable. I love them. If his crow's feet don't get bigger and deeper every year, then I've failed to make him smile and laugh enough. I simply won't have that. He doesn't like how hairy he is, but I think it's hot. He always gets me to shave his back for him, which I'm happy to do if he wants it, but honestly, I think it's sexy AF. His height, I'm taller than he is by a somewhat significant amount, and I actually really like it. I love when he's a little spoon, it's so cozy and I don't have to worry about my hair being in his face or accidentally elbowing him if I want to roll over. He's also perfectly proportional, his height suits him, his body. He has an amazing body. He looks so good. We've been together since high school and some of our old friends haven't seen him in a while, and when they saw him recently they were like, wow, he's so buff now, cause he is. But he doesn't believe them. He doesn't believe anybody. He still thinks he's small. His height. I'm 5 feet 3 inches, he's a few inches taller. I know women in his past have said they'd date him if he was taller. I think he's literal perfection as is. The best cuddler, best hugger, and spooning with him is amazing. I wouldn't change anything about him. I wish he could see himself from my eyes. His face, he has the most adorable freckles and most beautiful smile I've ever seen in my life, and his eyes are so perfect I could stare into them for days. He's also insecure cause he has a bit of stomach pudge, but it's my favorite because it makes him so comfy and cozy to lie on and cuddle. The beautiful freckles that scatter across the tops of his shoulders. I call them his constellations. I kiss him whenever I see them in hopes of eventually helping him to love them, too. I honestly don't know why he dislikes them. They look adorable and delicate, if that's the right word. Height, I think. He never says so explicitly, but I think maybe that's it? We're about the same. And I love it honestly. Always preferred for guys to be around my height, feels like we're on the same page or something, and also this sex is better we line up like that. His soft belly. I love it. It's so nice to hold him and touch him. He also says he doesn't feel his face is attractive. But really he's the most handsome man I've ever met and just gets more handsome as time passes. His build. He is the same height as me and muscular but also slightly overweight. I love his body. The way it looks. The way it feels when he hugs me or cuddles me, everything. I wish he was less insecure about it. The gray hairs in his beard and at his temples. Sometimes, it's so striking with his green eyes. His little nose is such a perfect shape for his face. His hugs are bone-crushingly tight and I love them. How thin he is! He is on the thinner side, but he is toned muscular, and I tell him all the time that his physique is so damn sexy to me. Just imagining his body gets me going, haha. He used to be self-conscious about his nose cause it's not small, but it makes him look a little bit like a koala and I love it. I think he's come around now, haha. My silly answer is butt. My serious answer is smile. He has a few teeth missing that he wears a veneer for, it's why he frowns in all his pictures. When it comes to playing games or worrying about his body, I honestly think it's kinda cute. It makes me happy and allows me to appreciate him more. He has this tiny white spot on his back. Like a reverse birthmark. He hates it. I think it's the most adorable thing. I call it his little moon dot. My ex used to be self-conscious about his stretch marks on his back. I loved all of him, never really minded them. His back was pretty sexy for me. My husband has pecked us excavate him a dent in his chest. Let me tell you, it is the most comforting thing in the world to just lay my head in there. His stomach, he was skinnier when we first met, but we are both foodies and have gained weight together. Makes my stomach churn in a good way. His hair. He is always annoyed that it looks different when he styles it. I think it's so versatile and gives him such an effortless look. Wearing glasses. I love him in glasses, but he always wears contact lenses when we go out because he's too self-conscious. This might be weird, but his back. It's oddly satisfying to scratch when he asks. His mom says we're gross lol. His quirky sense of humor, which he sometimes doubts, never fails to make me laugh and adore him even more. He's bulking, so he's gaining weight. His pudginess is so good for cuddles, smiling face with hearts. He's like my teddy bear. His height and dick size. I love that he's perfect for 69 and his dick is the perfect size for anal. His body hair. People need to stop being rude about body hair. He's fuzzy and comfy and I like it. His laugh, he thinks it's so goofy but it's so unique and I love when he's happy and smiling. His belly, sad face, I honestly think his belly is so cute and I love to cuddle with him. His freckles. They are adorable and I can imagine him without them. His height. He's only 5 feet 6 inches and I like that he's close to my height.